Quickly before this video begins, I wanted to cover a couple of things. One, I know it's been a minute since I've uploaded here. Mostly has to do with seasonal things going on, you know? Visiting family and all that. But also a couple of videos being lost to the ether of corrupted files. But with this video, I'll be uploading regularly again, so keep tuning in. But now on to the actual subject matter of this video. The title and thumbnail are not clickbait. MatPat is retired. Or in the process of retiring. We'll get into that more later. On January 9th of 2024, he uploaded a video talking about his experience with YouTube for the last couple of years and how his business has overtaken his home time. Now for a quick rundown, if you don't already know, MatPat is a YouTuber who runs several YouTube channels, including Game Theory, Film Theory, Food Theory, and Style Theory. Oh, and GT Live, or more commonly known as GT Not Live, since he mostly doesn't do actual live streams on that channel anymore. These channels and the content that MatPat has made have left a significant imprint on the internet. A lot of us grew up with this content, including mine. Now, this doesn't mean he doesn't have any more projects in the work. While he won't be running the Theorist channels anymore, he has talked openly about other projects that he's working on, including an animated show he's working on a pilot for, and a stage performance, if I'm not mistaken. And honestly, I'm happy for him. He's clearly very emotional in the video, which is fully understandable and is honestly a good thing. Emotional vulnerability is something you don't get with a lot of big YouTubers. And he clearly loves what he's doing, but it also seems like the best next step is to move on to newer, bigger, and better things. Before, I mentioned that he talked about how he feel like his work has kind of overtaken a lot of his home life. He even talked about how sitting down at the dinner table with his wife, Stephanie, was still filled with business talk most of the time. So honestly, I can't blame him for wanting to take a step back from content creation. So something you might be wondering is, what about the channels? Are they going to be taken down? Are uploads going to stop? And the answer to that is no. He talked about in his video how he has someone under him that'll be taking over the handling of each of the channels. So the channels aren't going anywhere. There'll still be plenty of theories for everyone. It's just that MatPat won't be at the center stage anymore. Now, that doesn't mean he's completely off of the stage. He did mention that he still plans on showing up here and there and helping out with different little projects as much as he can, but ultimately, the channels are no longer his responsibility. And to me, it sounds like they're in good hands. He's had a pretty large team of people working on these channels for quite a while at this point, and it sounds like they know what they're doing. Now, at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that he's not retired now, but is in the process of retiring. And what did I mean by that? Well, there are still a few videos that are gonna come out featuring him. I believe he said there are 9 theories left to be released that are still made by him. So it seems like we're kind of gonna get a final hoorah of sorts. And with whatever projects he plans on working on after this, I, along with everyone else watching his channels, wish him good luck. And I'll be keeping my eyes peeled and my ears tuned to whatever else he'll be working on. And quickly, I know there are some people who are probably going to be celebrating his retirement in the wrong kind of way. You know, the people that hate him with every fiber of their being for whatever reason. Probably because the theories he makes on the games they love don't perfectly align with their own headcanon of the events. And I think part of that is because, for some reason, those same people usually treat whatever he has to say as 100% guaranteed, this is fact, this is what most people are gonna now believe. When in reality, he's just making fun theories and coming up with interesting ideas as to help explain the story in video games or fix plot holes that might appear. But we're not going to focus on that. Oh, and if you're interested in more specific detail about some of these things, the original video will be available through a link in the description below. So consider checking out that video, just in case there's anything I might have missed. But yeah, that's about it for this video, I guess. Man, we've had quite a few retirements recently. Well, I'll see you in the next upload, which should be a lot quicker than this upload. And your reason to justify scars you can't quantify, lock us inside the mold. Now this is your fault.